Jonathan convinced her daughter to convince her mother to sell the restaurant and come home and stay as a housewife. But my question is, would you support Clara to sell the restaurant? If you were Clara, would you really sell the restaurant and come home to stay as a full-time housewife in a situation which is here? So after all their discussion, Benny and her mother and her father, Benny called a meeting whereby her mother was there, as well as Clara's mother and the sister of Jonathan, who happens to be Benny's aunt, and Jonathan himself. And Ben asked her mother, "Mother, what is your decision? Have you made a decision?" And the sister of Jonathan is like, "Why? What?" And Jonathan says, "What are you asking?" And Clara was also surprised. "Benny, what are you asking of me to do?" She said, have you made a decision on how to sell the restaurant and come back and stay with us at home as a full-time wife or a full-time housewife? And the mother was there looking, the mother of Clara. Can you imagine? The mother of Clara cannot also support her daughter. Ben said, "If you don't want to sell the restaurant, me and my dad, we are going to leave this house and go. Since you said that it's your house, we will leave. Oh, you will pack your things and go. But since you said it's your house, me and my dad, we will go. I'll follow him wherever he goes." And Clara was like, "Benny, do you know what you are asking me to do? Have you forgotten what this restaurant is capable of?" And she said, "Yes, I know everything. That's why I say you sell it and bring the money and we stay at home with us so that you can take care of us and everything in the house." And this is when I realized that some blackmail is really real. And the sister, her auntie, was like, "Benny, are you serious? You want your mother to close the restaurant or to sell the restaurant and do what? And come take care of you? Are you a baby? Are you a child? Mind you, Benny, you are going to be to your teenage, your time, your age, whereby you are not going to be babysitted. You have to listen to your mom. You want her to come and babysit you at your age, 16 years, 2 years to become at the age of the government, whereby you are considered as an adult? Like, really?" And then my sister was even very mad over Benny, and she felt like giving her some good slaps. And this is when Jonathan said, "Please leave my daughter to speak. She is speaking her mind." And Clara was like, "No, this is not my daughter speaking. Someone is speaking into her. I'm sure my daughter cannot speak like that." And Benny said, "No." And the mother also, the mother of Clara said, Clara, you have heard from your daughter. We have been saying this, that you sell that restaurant a very long time, me and your husband. But since you have not been hearing from us or listening to us, now your daughter has spoken. It's better you listen to the words of wisdom before your marriage crashes." And Ben, like, "My dear mother, I have given you for today, tomorrow, and we make a decision. Either to close the restaurant or me and my dad, we will leave and leave this restaurant." And the sister of Jonathan is like, "My dear, really, Benny, that's what you want your mother to do?" So the sister of Jonathan is surprised. is surprised that everyone in the house is supporting Clara to close the restaurant. Can you imagine? So she wanted to beat up this young girl, and my father is like, okay, beat her, beat my daughter, and you will see me. You will see me and what I will do to you. So the sister said, it's okay, I've given up. And Benny stood up and left the living room and left the meeting, as she said. And Jonathan said, okay, you have heard from your daughter. Me, I'm going to resign tomorrow, and we see. And the sister's like, oh, really? Jonathan, you have nothing to do. You are supporting. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Jonathan wants to leave the job, first of all. Then he wants Clara to sell the restaurant. That's the second thing. How are they going to feed? Jonathan is counting all Clara's saving to be fed on. But how much is this saving, and how far will the saving take them? That's my question. For a reasoning person, or for a person who can think twice, I don't think the closing of the restaurant would have been the best option to put Clara on tension. This time around, Clara is disturbed. What should I do? Should I close my restaurant? Should I sell the restaurant, or should I stay with my restaurant? These are the questions now which might be running in your mind if you are in the Clara's position. And obviously, even me, if it was me, I would have questioned myself. How long will the restaurant take, will the saving take me from the time I sell this restaurant? Will the saving take me? Second, if I sell this restaurant, how convinced that this marriage is going to work even when I stay at home? Third, and if I take all the savings, how am I sure that Jonathan will get another job to sustain the home or to take care of the home? There are so many questions. Same question which would have run in the mind of Clara's mother, but no, she is always on the side of the oppressors. She wants to see her daughter oppressed. If I said that this mother is a stepmother, really, will I be wrong? Because a mother would sit down with her daughter and reason together and know why my daughter does not want to sell the restaurant. Why? Why is it that she has a stand on her ground not to leave the restaurant? So these are my point of view. Why I would say that Clara should not let her restaurant go because of marriage, because of her daughter. There are things you have to not compromise on if you are given choice to decide. So, but I'll start first send greetings to you guys. I send greetings to everyone who opens my video, someone who watches, a person who comments. I send greetings to you, and to you all my subscribers, my new subscriber. Thanks for joining the family. This is African Movie Reviews, and trust me, comment where you are coming, where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you. And this time around, people from Guyana, people from Bahamas, people from Gambia, people from South America, North America, people from South Africa, people from Malawi, people from East African countries. That's Malawi, Burundi, Kenya. That's Burundi, Kenya, and Tanzania, plus Uganda. People from West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, and all over Africa. I send greetings to you. Plus people from North America, UK, Canada, and other countries. I send greetings to you all. So as we go on, I told you that I'm going to give you my point of view why I don't agree with the selling of the restaurant. First, the restaurant is the one thing which Clara has got which can make her have a peace of mind when she leaves home, because at home there is war always, fighting, quarreling, arguing. And if she goes to the restaurant, at least her mind changes the environment, and her mental health also becomes like it becomes like it is having a therapy. Okay. Second, even if she leaves the restaurant and stays home, Jonathan is not going to change. That is, say, he is going to be worse than even he has been, because this time around he fears Clara, because at least Clara can bring something at the table. Remember, before he was always fighting her, telling her, what do you know how to make money? Do you know how to make money? What do you know about making business? Now she has a business which is successful. She is trying to beat it down to see that the business goes down. Third, and to me, this will not change. First of all, if Jonathan stood in the hospital and told Clara that you are not the mother of this young girl, then how are you convenient that if you come and sit home, they will not change their back on you? Obviously, they will change the back on you and go against you. So if she can stand up and speak these things to you, yet you have something you can offer, then what about when you are in the house? He is the only one who provides. Another thing, if you see the restaurant now, it's the only source of income which sustains this young lady. Even if these two go, or even if the marriage goes, Clara still will stay with her restaurant to sustain her in the time as she gets healed from the divorce, or from the process of divorce. That's my point of view. I'm sure I can give you a point of view in the comment section, but to me, those are my point of view. Third, Jonathan has failed many times in business making or business starting. How are you sure that if you bring the savings this time around, Jonathan will succeed in making a business to become successful? All what is hurting Jonathan is that he failed several times to start a business after Clara giving her the savings. And now he sees Clara, he is progressing in the business. That's why he wants to hit Clara to the ground by telling her to sell the business, which is booming. Another thing, the restaurant has nothing concerning about what happened in the house, or what has been going on in this marriage. This marriage has been destroyed by the same man who says he is the head of the family. He failed to be the head and decided to be the whole body of the family. How? By not knowing how to communicate with the people in the house, as well as those around him. He thinks that he is the boss. He thinks that no one can challenge him. He thinks that no one has a right in this house to answer him. He is above all the big jaw of a man. Then he forgets that a family is led by the head and helped by the subordinate, who happens to be the wife. And communication in this house has failed. So even if Clara sells the restaurant, even if Clara does not sell the restaurant, still this marriage is going to come into an end. Trust me or no. Even if Clara sells the restaurant, this marriage is going to come to an end. And for Benny, I wonder how you fell into this trap of your father, the man you know who has never succeeded in anything, and he told you that you prove your mother that he is the person who has to take care of the family. Yet in so many occasions I have seen him failing. The first day he got a job, he went into a fight. A big man like him. The second time he went to the restaurant, you saw what he did. How are you sure that he has changed? Even Lester in the restaurant cannot cut Clara from Hanks. Whatever they shared it. And if Hanks is to come back, trust me, he will come back to Clara. To me, as I said, I don't support Clara to sell her restaurant. What is your view? Give me your view in the comment section and tell me what do you think about Clara selling the restaurant. God bless you. Bye.